Hello,
Wow.
everyone, and welcome to my once weekly show every Wednesday. My name is Michelle Marie. I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader, and I'm well versed in Vedic mantras and remedies. And I am so excited to introduce the amazing Aley Martin. She is
Awesome.
heart and soul connected. All of her links are in the description if you want to follow her immediately. I've seen her chart, so I know she's psychic. And without ado, I would love for her to introduce herself to this fabulous audience.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. I was pleased not only to have you on my show, but also to have a beautifully done Vedic astrology chart. And the explanation was amazing. So I'm just watching, I'm watching it as your video is going, and you're just such a beautiful person inside and out.
Oh,
So
thanks.
thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much for everything. And welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. I think
Yeah.
most of you might know who I am, but those of you who don't know who I am, uh, I enjoy doing bringing on new people on my channel, and also doing some readings and different shows, dream shows, a few other types of shows. And so I'm really happy to be working here with Michelle today. So thank you for inviting me, Michelle. I
I
appreciate
am
you.
too. And she is a Western Aquarius moon and a Pisces, sorry, a Western, excuse me, I got them mixed up. She is a Western Pisces moon and an Aquarian Vedic moon. So
I know.
that's
Yeah.
such a great thing
Wow.
to be.
It is. It really is. And yeah, somebody put the wrong date in when they were doing some astrology for me. They
Mhm.
put it in one day earlier on the Western, and I
Ooh,
was Aquarius
okay.
on that one.
Mhm.
So it's just interesting because, it just depends on the date. So yeah,
It really
thank
does.
you.
I'm on the cusp in between Aquarius
Oh,
and Pisces, so I'm, like, literally 5 minutes. And
oh,
so
wow.
yeah,
Okay.
so, my
Yeah.
chart can change Vedically because the Varshapal changes every year. So some years I'm a Shadabishak, other years I'm a Dhanishta. It's interesting, but they're both Aquarian, so
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
So let's say hi to some wonderful, chatters.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Jen. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for all the lovely, astrology emojis. See Taurus,
Mhm.
Scorpio, Leo, and Cancer. Love that. Bora Bora. Welcome, welcome,
Yeah.
Bora Bora.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I believe that's Janet. Janet?
Janet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. And then we
Yeah.
have, Tara Garcia. Welcome, Tara.
Okay.
Roxy,
Yeah.
Roxy. Welcome,
Hi,
Roxy,
Roxy.
Roxy.
Yeah.
Imelda, it is wonderful to see you again. Welcome back,
Oh,
Imelda. And
mhm.
one of the many Jackies are here. It's good to see you, Jackie. I'm
I
convinced there's more
suppose.
than one of them because she's, like, prolific
I
with
know
her
she's
support.
everywhere. Yeah,
I
you're
know,
right.
she's
Yeah,
amazing.
she is amazing.
Willow Love,
Hi,
so good to
Willow.
see you.
Uh-huh.
And then oh, that's me. And then we've got Barbara. Good to see you, Barbara. Welcome back, honey.
Barbara.
And
Yeah.
Lalima's here. Good to see you,
Hi, Lalima. I
Lalima.
love her picture. Every time I see it, it makes me happy.
Oh, it's very
See all the pretty
Venusian. Yeah,
colors. Yeah.
it's very
Yeah.
pretty. And
Uh-huh.
then we have Laura with us. Good to see
Hi,
you,
Laura.
Laura. Welcome,
Uh-huh.
welcome. And Scott, yay! Good to see you, Scott. It's always a pleasure.
It
Scott's
is.
another amazing reader. Guys can
Mhm.
follow him too. He is fabuloso. And then we have Jen
Mhm.
with us
Hi,
today.
Jen.
Love and light to you too, Jen. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
And Mary
Yeah.
Thornberry's here. Good to see
Mary.
you, Mary.
Uh-huh.
Fatima, blessings, Fatima. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. And Amanda is here. We hope you and baby Sushi are doing well. The beautiful Aurora Rose. She
Uh-huh.
posted the most beautiful photo of the baby on Instagram. She's moving around, she's making noises, she's doing much better. So that's good.
Oh, that's really good.
It
Yeah.
is. It is. Wayne,
Congratulations.
it
Hi,
is.
Wayne.
Good to see you, Wayne. Yeah, coming on from your channel. And Sylvia is here.
Hi,
Good to see you,
Sylvia.
Sylvia. I've been
Yeah.
brainstorming show ideas, Sylvia. I've got a few ideas I'll run by you.
Good,
And
good.
Hypnicity, it's wonderful to
Mhm.
see you, Hypnicity. Rossi,
Yeah.
welcome, Rossi. And I agree,
Mhm.
Willow. Yes, everyone,
Oh,
all of her links are in the
wow.
description. So
Okay.
follow, get a reading, all those great things. Everyone's saying hello to Mama Sushi. We all love you, Amanda. Uh,
Uh-huh.
Sue Toffee is here. Good to see you,
Hi,
Sue
Sue.
Toffee. Okay.
Mhm.
So some of your people here. It's nice to meet you
Yes.
guys. And the
Yeah.
lovely Marby is here. Good to see you, Marby.
Mhm.
And okay. Oh, Arcana is here. Good to see you, Arcana. I'm glad that you're here earlier today. Thank you for joining us.
Mhm.
And I'm making sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, Shraddha. Yeah, I got your meeting. Your question is in the queue. Welcome back. It's one of my Twitch followers. Really good to see
Oh,
you
cool.
again.
Okay.
Yeah, they popped
Great.
in with
Yeah.
Marina and I yesterday. That was fun.
Okay. That's it. That's
Jeanette
great.
is here. Good to see you, Jeanette. Welcome
Yeah.
back.
Mhm.
And oh, thank you so much, I am Shraddha. I really appreciate that. It takes me a while to make those and put them together.
Uh-huh.
I make
Uh-huh.
shorts, everyone, on the Vedic transits, and they're all under a minute. So if you want to follow
Oh,
me
awesome.
on
That's awesome.
YouTube, that's what I do there.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and yes, the best chatters. Thank you, Amanda.
Mhm.
All
Mhm.
right,
You guys
Rossi. Okay,
rock.
I'm just making
Hi,
sure I
Rossi.
don't. Oh, Sherry's here. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you,
Hi,
honey.
Sherry. Yeah.
Marina gave me the DL on what's going on with you. Sending you lots of love and light. Safe trip home. And hopefully I can join in on Saturday night and get the details on your situation. Jan's free. Good to see you.
Mhm.
Oh my
Hi,
God, your
Jan.
baby is adorable.
Isn't she? Yes, it's so cute.
Oh, I'm a Chihuahua mama too, Jan's
Are
free.
you
I mean,
really? The
oh
Chihuahuas?
yeah,
Yeah.
we've
Okay.
had as many as 5 rescues at one point. I mean, we just love them. Yeah.
Really good dogs. Yeah, they really are.
They
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
are. They're just the fabulous, fabulous little babies.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, Hilda, good
Hi,
to see you,
Hilda.
Hilda.
I like
Scott
your
saying,
avatar. There
"Oh,
you
that's
go.
vote, vote, vote." That's
Yep.
awesome. We gotta vote.
Mhm.
All right, Joyful, I'm gonna go ahead and get your question in. Thank you. And just to
Mhm.
let thank you, Sherry. Just to let everybody know how the show works. Everyone's sending hugs to Sherry.
That's
Uh,
great.
just to let everybody know how the show works, we do tippers first, and then we put the rest in lightning round. And now that I have more of you here, um, Allie is only going to be here till about 5:20. Okay.
Mhm.
So if you want us to both answer your question and spend some time on you, make sure to get your question in early today. Okay. Because Allie's popular. And then, oh, yeah, totally, Sherry, for sure. I'd love to catch up. Yeah, we'll make that happen. And then Teacher Barbara, welcome back, Teacher
Hi, Barbara.
Barbara. I hope the
Can I
reading
just
yesterday was
say
helpful.
there's a lady here named Jeanette Mahan, and
Yes.
that's one of my mother's, sister's last names when Massachusetts connection. I've never seen another Mahan, so it's nice to see
Okay.
you. Yeah.
I love that I love small world stuff and
Small world.
synchronous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that too.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
fantastic.
Mhm.
Everyone's saying hi. Oh, create love. I have not seen you before. Welcome. I love
Oh, she's
your
wonderful.
beautiful flower emoji with the
Uh-huh.
hearts. That's really
I
pretty.
create
Oh,
love.
and joyful. I went ahead and got your question and your thank you for the super sticker. Okay, I think I'm
Mhm.
mostly caught up.
Okay.
Thank you
You're
all for
doing very
coming.
well.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Uh-huh.
see that there's over 40 of you just in YouTube, and then we've got a whole bunch of people coming in from other channels. So get your question
Great.
in. So far, we have Aaron Whitefoot, and then Lalima, and then Susan.
Okay.
Okay. Those are
Yeah.
our tippers, and then we'll put the rest of you, and then Jen, and then we'll put you in lightning round. Okay. All right,
Okay.
Hypnicity,
Mhm.
getting that in. Jonathan's getting your questions too. Good to see you, Leah. Thank you for commenting on my videos. I really appreciate that, honey.
Mhm.
Okay. And everyone's sending each other
Hi,
blessings.
Leah.
Oh, Rachel made it. Good to see you, honey. Welcome, welcome. This is,
Uh-huh.
oh, it's over here. This is Allie. She's great. Follow her, okay, honey? For all my lovely, would love a general reading. I got you, Rachel. Okay, so before we go, guys, I like to tell you about what's going on Vedically. So I'm going to go
Mhm.
ahead and do that real quick. And then we can go into readings. And if there's anything you want to do for the collective, Allie, that's totally up to you, or we could just go right into readings. It
Okay.
just depends on where you're at. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
So let me go into what's going on Vedically this week.
Mm.
Just to let you guys know, I put all of these up, like I said, on shorts, but these are the ones that are coming up, just to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up because you made it to the show. So the first thing that we have coming our way is that we have a Venus-Mercury conjunction, and this takes place in Ravati Nakshatrix. It's at 23 degrees and 20 of sidereal Pisces. And this brings a lot of complex energies, and this takes place tomorrow and the next day. That's when we can feel this
Mhm.
energy. So
Mhm.
there can be heightened creativity. There can be a lot of intuition with your body because this is a very highly spiritual sign. This is also where the eclipse takes place. So every
Mm.
time there's a conjunction or a planet going over this eclipse, we can expect something big to happen. Okay. So just be aware of that. Um, there can be
Mhm.
misunderstandings. There could be emotional fluctuations. You might feel a little foggy and you might suffer from insomnia. A lot of us had that hit us
Oh,
when we had the eclipses occur. Yeah. A
uh-huh.
lot of light
Yeah.
workers, especially if you have strong planets near Pisces. Okay.
Mhm.
Collectively, there's going to be potentials for miscommunications and financial instability. And the best way to kind of get through this is reflect on Pushyan. Who's Pushyan? He is the Devata of Ravati, and his job is to guide souls without fear after they've passed. So when you pass away, there's usually a guide there, an angel, someone. In the Vedas, he's called Pushyan. Other people may call him the angel of death.
Mhm.
Azrael, he comes to us, and what he does is he calms us down And there's a lot, he brings clarity in the confusion of death, because when we drop the body, it's very difficult, and we're only a soul. It's
Mhm.
jarring because you've been in the body for so long. Being a
Mhm.
soul again is a little like a fish out of water. You're getting back into the water. And what Pushian does is he provides clarity amidst the confusion and helps us through that passage. That's what he's going to
Mhm.
do to help us through this eclipse energy over the next year. Okay. So you
Okay.
can incorporate Vedic remedies such as meditation, various mantras. You can seek guidance from mentors to navigate this period with more discernment, because there's some fogging that is taking place, because this is, there's Rahu involved.
Mm.
But if you utilize this transit for reflection, for spiritual growth, amidst all of the complexities with worldly desires and aspirations, which are temporary, you'll be okay. And I'm going to provide you with a couple of mantras to help you get through this. And here's one. Om Shukraya Namaha. And that's Venus. And this is for Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. And that can kind of help you with the energies there. Okay.
Mm.
And then on Tuesday, we have Hanuman Jayanti. He is awesome. I have a card of him over there. I'm going to go grab him real quick.
Okay, sure.
He is basically the karma yogi, which is the ultimate actor of the divine. He's featured in a book called the Ramayana. And the
Uh-huh.
Ramayana is it's one of these spiritual texts of India. And
Love that
so
big.
on Tuesday, yeah, it's kind
Uh-huh.
of a, yeah, it's a big deal, the
It
Ramayana.
is.
So on Tuesday, we're going to celebrate Hanuman Jayanti. This is his birthday. Okay, so
Okay. Yeah.
he embodies devotion, selfless service. If you haven't read the Ramayana, that's a great day to do it. It's a fabulous text.
Mhm.
The
It is.
Bhagavad Gita is excellent as well. Changed
Yes.
me.
Mm.
But individually, this inspires you to cultivate courage, strength, and devotion when facing life's challenges, and it encourages a lot of spiritual growth and resilience. He can also help with a lot of Shani energies. So if you're like Aley and I, and Shani is stationed over your moon, prayers to Lord Hanuman can help with this. Collectively, we can expect some unity, some harmony, because a lot of devotees are coming together in prayer and celebration. And we can reflect on Hanuman's embodiment of karma yoga, that's selfless service. And that
Mm.
teaches the value of selfless action, dedication to our duties while we're here on earth. And if you utilize this auspicious day for prayers, chanting Hanuman Chalisha, you can do acts of charity. You can invoke his blessings and his guidance when dealing with heavy karma. So you can adopt a lot of his teachings, overcome obstacles with unwavering faith and devotion on that day, on Tuesday. So that's a really great way to scrub out that karmic bowl. Okay. And I will go ahead and give you a really simple mantra that you can say.
Okay.
Om Hanumataye Namaha. Very simple, just a nama mantra. And just saying that is excellent. And then we have a full moon in Swati Nakshatra, and that is, I'll share that a little bit more on that next week. But yeah, that's what we have going on. Lots of beautiful energy. The deities are here to help us. We're never alone. And we're going to be okay. So
Wow.
that's just a
You
little
blow
bit
me
about what's
away
going.
with what and you explain it so nicely, but you
Oh,
blow me
thank
away with
you.
all the information that you have in your mind. It's so awesome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my Atma Karaka is in my Atma Karaka is the king of my chart, and it's in Mercury. So I'm working on my intellect in this birth. And so
There you go. Yeah.
and yeah, spirit definitely has me doing that.
That yeah.
So,
It's wonderful.
well,
It's
thank you.
wonderful. Thank
I'm glad I'm on the right track.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
definitely you are.
all right.
I'd just like to share, there's some cards that I absolutely love, and they're called Letting Go by David Hawkins.
Ooh, beautiful
And
for the
so
eclipse
I pulled,
energy.
yes. So I absolutely pulled one that says, start the day by surrendering your thoughts and feelings about your expectations. Picture the way you would like it to go and let go of all the negative thoughts that would interfere with things going that way. So think positive thoughts, surrender. This is the whole deck is all about surrender. And that's what we need to do if we want to manifest something. So thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah.
You're so welcome. Okay. All right. So I just want to say hi to a few more people that popped in. I don't want to miss you.
Mhm.
Oh, Ginger is here. So good to see
Ginger.
you,
I know she's a
Ginger.
doll.
Love her.
Yeah.
She's just the
Uh-huh.
sweetest. Annie, it's so good to see you. Lalima, thank you for letting us know you tipped. We'll get your question in the
Mhm.
queue. And
Mhm.
Susan, we got you in. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're having
Mhm.
trouble sleeping, Rachel. I'm sorry to hear that. Annie, we got you as well. And look who's here. Cowbell. Oh, you are amazing. Thank you,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Carol. Yes. He's the creator of the amazing, the courtesy phone, so we always appreciate
Absolutely.
the
We
good
do.
courtesy phone, we do. We call him Cowbell in the community because we can't get enough of him. He is that entertaining guy. So Tarot Stash, follow him, he's incredible.
Absolutely.
Let's see, and he's gonna be on the show next week, I believe, or the
Ooh,
following week.
excellent.
I'll look it up.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, we don't wanna miss
I'm
it.
losing a
You
little
don't wanna
sleep
miss
because of
it.
the eclipses too.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
everyone's saying hi. Oh, and yes, thank you, Hypnicity. Just a little reminder to everybody. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for liking. It's
Mhm.
free.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Good to see you, Craig. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Craig.
Good to see you,
Yeah.
Craig. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Just making sure I don't
Mhm.
miss anybody. If I did, Esther's here. Good to see you, Esther.
Esther.
And blessings. I love your name. That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Beautiful.
great name.
Beautiful
Okay.
name. Mhm.
It is your deep-seated nature. Okay, Foxy Roxy got that. All right. So let's go ahead and get to our questions. I'm excited for this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So our first question is Aaron Whitefoot, and I'm guessing this is for the guides. I'm going to go ahead and see if you've got anything else in here, Aaron. Is there anything you want to just go ahead and put in a more specific question, Aaron, so that we can uh I'm guessing reading from your spirit guides. Okay, thank you so much. There you are. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that.
Jeanette, thank you for letting me know
Oh,
where you're from. I just want to say thank you. They're all from the Cape Cod and Melrose area, but they're probably related. So thank you, dear.
well, and you picked up on that. And I just pulled the high priestess, Aley. So there's confirmation for you for the reading. So you were just tapping in.
I guess
So
so. I guess
all
so.
right.
All
So we're
right.
Aaron, let me pull a few cards for you.
Mhm.
You are psychic, Aaron, because I pulled the high priestess, but we already know that about you. So Aaron is part of the Yakima tribe of Washington.
Oh, wonderful.
So yes, and
Well,
he
I figured with the name Whitefoot that it had to be a Native
Mhm.
American. Wow.
And we're all Washingtonians here, so
Yes,
that's
we are. Yeah.
awesome. And Aaron is also a hunter, and he takes people out on expeditions, and he makes his own jerky, and he also does professional lectures for the prison system. So he's a mover and a
Wow, that's
shaker. Yeah,
beautiful.
he's doing
Yes.
all kinds of
Yes.
amazing things. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so
Wow, that's
lots of
lovely.
stuff going on for sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
still picking out a few cards for you, Aaron. Thank you for being patient with us.
Mhm. Yes, I thought I went over, Aaron. I live in Kent, so I went over to get my dog during COVID down in Yakima. So I love going that way because I really love. There's a fruit and like a fruit stand or something that and
Mhm.
vegetables that you can go. Every time I go by, I have to stop. So that is awesome. Yeah.
I do that when I went to Central Washington. It's not as far as Yakima, and that's
Uh-huh.
where I got all of my training the- for journalism when I was teaching journalism.
Oh,
Is Central
cool.
Washington? The JEA is based out of that.
Yes. Okay.
Journalism Education of America. And
Uh-huh.
so we would always go by the fruit stands and the honey stands on the way home because it was
Oh, yeah.
summer. So
There it
yeah.
is. It's in Union Gap. Okay. Thank you. And
All
blessings,
right.
you're also from Washington as well? Well, that's cool. So
I
is
don't know.
hypnicity. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is hypnicity. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of psychic energy. We have a huge emerald layer under where we are, so it might be something to do with it. So,
Oh, it's wonderful energy. Yeah. It's beautiful.
okay, below minors is the one I think you're talking about. Yes,
I
that's
think so.
okay. I didn't know the name of
Yeah.
it. That's cool. I'll have to look it up. That's really
Yeah.
exciting, Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hi,
and then
Jen.
he says that's in Union Gap. Okay, thank
Okay.
you. All
Yeah.
right. So
Mhm.
let me find your question again, Aaron. It's just from your guides. Do, 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 do. So let's see. Oh wow, the chat is just booming.
It is booming.
Yeah,
It's
thank you for
great.
bringing it, guide. Okay, there we go.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah.
so the first card I got for you, Aaron, big surprise is you're going to need to start putting yourself first. I got the first house. This is how you shine in the world. The world is your stage. And I love this because you are on stage giving lectures and helping out people that are lost in the world. So, I mean, I
Mm.
love that you're taking what you've learned out in the field and helping people, and you're bringing it into the prison system. So, I love that you're
Mm.
doing that, and Spirit loves the way that you're shining uh, in that
Beautiful.
area. Okay, so I loved
Mhm.
that. So they did provide a few a few cards to kind of give you some direction moving forward. The first one I got was the Four of Autumn. Okay, this is the same as the Four of Pentacles. What this tells me
Mhm.
is you need to manage your resources very wisely right now. Maybe keep a spreadsheet of what things are costing, especially if you are, as I know, self-employed. I know that we just had tax season go through, and there are a lot of new write-offs and things that are happening in our tax system, things like that. But this
Mhm.
kind of goes into just the way that you're spending money and how you're allocating it for certain projects, especially when it comes to your business. Okay, so achieve balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Okay, so there might
Mhm.
be someone that comes to you for a little bit of help. Obviously, do so with discernment and use your high priestess energy to figure that out. I also got this, I got the high priestess because I do believe that you bring a psychic element into your practice, and they're recognizing that.
Yeah.
They're saying that you really need to trust your intuition moving forward, and you can rely on that, and do not allow other people to cause you to doubt that because it's very strong. And
Mm.
they said that insights will come through with meditation. So spending time in the morning or before you go to bed or both in meditation can be very, very good for you. And meditating out in nature, I know because you feel a connection with nature as well. If you spend more time in meditation, I got the star. Okay, this is a very, very good card to get.
Yes,
This is
it
very
is.
hopeful. Okay, you're going to be bringing people a lot of hope. I can just tell by the energy I got from the other cards. And this is all about looking to the future with hope and optimism. This is after the tower moment. So I know you had a tower moment last year when you were dealing with people who were not acting appropriately out on the field. I feel like some of that's turning around because you're setting appropriate boundaries with your clients. So it's the power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes will bring relief from challenging times. So I feel like you're doing a
Mhm.
great job with those beautiful boundaries, Aaron. And Spirit is giving you a pat on the back for that as well. Uh, Here is a bit of a block that I see right now. I got the King of Wings, but he came up reversed. Okay. When he comes up reversed, this is a sign that there's that education and philosophical knowledge are important, but idle thoughts and daydreams can that lead to creative solutions may be a little undervalued. I think that's why I got the high priestess energy. So using both your intuition and your intellect is together, marry them together and using them for these new projects that you're doing is going to bring you a lot more success. Um, okay. Avoid over asserting or controlling people and make sure that's not you too. Okay. When you get into this, and avoid anyone who is using the energy to keep up appearances. Okay. Um, all right. What are you guys showing me? Make sure that your judgment is being valued and praised. Um, because there's some kind of important decision that is coming your way that you can't resolve. I'm not really sure if it's on your plate right now or if it's coming,
Mhm.
but it involves an unfair or critically overly critical arrogant person, and they're not really giving you what you deserve. So this is a bit of a block. This is someone coming in that is living too much in their head and they're neglecting their own health and physical needs, and it's affecting their decision making. So don't give this person too much credit because they're on the wrong path. They're headed in a bad direction. Okay, that's the only
Mhm.
block that I kind of see there. The second thing that I got was make sure not to try to juggle too much because I got the Two of Gems, but it came up upside down. This is a big maybe card. But what this tells me is you're going to be tested by a period of incredible busyness. There's going to be some change, some instability that comes from this. There's a very hectic pace that can make you a little irritable or even nervous. Just kind of be aware of that. So focusing on two or more things at once can cause problems. So make sure to be focused on one thing at a time and try to stay flexible, especially because it can drain you if you're being pulled in too many directions and you may not be able to keep everything going on at the same time and have to pick up the pieces and start again. So if you're around
Mhm.
a very changeable environment, and there's a lot going on, make sure that you are allocating time for rest, self-care, so that you don't drop both balls. Okay, that's kind of what they're showing me because I know that you're juggling quite a bit right now. I did get two cards for you for affirmations into the week, and I love the beautiful heart here. It's very
Mm.
heart connected,
It
heart and
is.
soul
It's
connected.
beautiful. Yeah.
So this is the lighthearted card. I try to see the
Mhm.
humor in all things. A sense of humor is one of the most attractive and desirable traits in a partner or a friend. I know, because my husband's hilarious. It can heal you and empower you to endure life's challenges like no other force can. Keep your sense of humor. So when things start to pop up, when you're juggling a lot of stuff, when things aren't really working out, when you come across this person that's just a little, um, so just keep your sense of humor as that goes through, because
Yeah.
that's what's going to help you kind of push through this kind of negative, overly busy energy that I see coming your way. And then I got the goddess of illumination. I am flexible and can adapt to the challenges of our now age. When I pulled this card, really look into how AI can help you with your business. I've been telling this to everybody. It used to
Uh-huh.
take me about 8 hours to do what takes me 25 minutes to do now. Okay.
Oh.
So if you are able to look into how to use AI to, I mean, you could use it to answer your emails. You could use it in an appropriate way, obviously. You can use
Mhm.
it to uh, edit your text. You can use it to create images for your brand. You can then edit it in different formats. There's so much that you can use if you're self-employed with AI right now, that this could
Mhm.
save you a lot of time. So modern conveniences have eliminated the cushion time necessary to properly absorb and consider information and concepts. That's AI. To achieve true knowledge and wisdom, you must take time each day for quiet reflection. So AI can help you in the business, but what that's going to do is it's going to free up time for meditation and your spiritual practice, because that's what we're here to do anyway. So that might be something that you look into. Udemy is a good resource for that. Udemy. They have a lot of courses and certifications there. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could just be simple ways that you can just save a little time here and there in your business so that you have more time for meditation and connecting with the guides. Okay. That's just their way of freeing up some time in your schedule. I hope that was helpful. I'm excited to see what Aley has for you.
Oh
Thank you
my
so
goodness.
much.
I feel like I don't have that much to say, but I will say that when you were talking about, look what I got. I got laughter. So that came up the third card, but that's exactly what you were telling him as well. And in the chat, he was saying he was taking pieces of wood and making them into cutting tables for fishing. And look what I got. I got transfiguration, which is changing the appearance of something into something a bit more spiritual. Well, how can cutting fish be spiritual? Well, it's very spiritual. I mean, it's being in that flow state. It's being in that state of alchemy, really. And so, what you're going to be doing for these people will be so important to them. It will be part of their ritual with what they do, whether they say so or not. So, I love that you're doing that. You're transfiguring, you're taking something made from one thing into something else. And the next one I get is divine order. Everything that you do is in divine order. It looks like from what this card says, you have many things in the air, but you do one thing at a time, and that's okay. But you have plans to do other things. And there's the, I do know Michelle had a picture of a book, but I have pictures of paper there, and there is a book there, but it's floating, because everything that you do has purpose and meaning and brings you to the higher divine order of this incarnation for you. So I absolutely love, and by the way, if everybody wants to know about these cards, I love them. They're called What We've Forgotten. It's an oracle deck that I use. And it just, it really speaks to me on lots of different levels. But, you're transforming and transfiguring, and everything's into how beautiful. But don't forget to laugh, because that's part of it. So thank you.
Love
Wow, I bet
that. And
they
thank you so much for joining us, Erin. And congratulations on the 15 cutting
I know
tables. That's a lot of work.
it
That's
is a
Artha
lot of
Yoga.
work.
That's
It
a lot of
is.
construction. That's great.
Uh-huh. Yes.
All right. Okay. So Beth, just to let you know, in my Western chart, I have a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction there.
Oh,
Okay.
and
That's
that's
my
coming
Western
up.
chart.
That
Yeah.
in that, yeah. Okay.
Yep. And then
Wow.
Jupiter's gonna, yeah. So anyways, so
Okay.
yeah. And Erin says, thank you, ladies. I
You're
appreciate you. We
welcome.
appreciate you too, Erin. And best of
Yes,
luck
you
in the
do.
coming week. We can't wait to hear how it went.
That's right.
Okay, Rachel, I'll wait a little bit. Okay, thank you for letting us know. I will let you know if you're next or not. Let me look. Lalima, Susan, Joyful, and then you're next, Rachel. So no worries. We've got 3 people ahead of you. Okay, sweetie? All right. Let's bring our chat back. There we go. And just let everybody know we have Lalima and then Susan and then Joyful Journey, Joyful Jen, and then Rachel and then Annie. And then we have Tarot Ask Backwards, Jeff. Okay, sounds good.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yay, awesome.
Yay, Jeff.
All right. So our next question is Miss Lalima. It's so good to see you, Lalima. Let me find you here. And we have 22 total. So I might get to all of you. We'll see. Okay. General from your guides. Okay, Miss Lalima. Not much has changed since the last time I gave you a reading. So according to my cards. So I'm kind of excited to see like what feedback you give us and what's been happening. But the main thing I got for you, avert your eyes, says Gerald. There I am. Okay. I got the first course I got was the 7th house. This is relationships. This is marriage. This is the stuff that I know that your parents are really focused on right now. Okay. Then I got Capricorn. You got to treat it like a business person. I think I've told you this in a previous reading. This is just your guide saying the same thing again. They're like, guess what? You still have to approach the marriage thing and the parents with this business-like approach. And I know that you've got this in you because you've got all the degrees to prove it. Okay. And then I got the 4th house of family. So this is where spirit has you really focusing, Lalima, is home, family, marriage, that whole thing. So I asked what's going on there. And I don't know what's going on with mom, but I got the Empress reversed. Okay. So reversed, this means that, you know, she's in her beautiful, luxurious robes, and it's preventing her from using her hands to right herself and help her daughter. Okay. This symbolizes that the relationship or something might be suffering a little bit because there's an overemphasis on the importance of outward appearances. Okay. So, you know, your mother is very nurturing. She's very creative and talented, but she may get her feelings hurt because she wants certain things that, you know, for you that may not be what's best for you. Okay. So this tells me that circumstances are preventing you from improving things right now. Whether it be fixing up your home or just being frustrated with the relationship outlook and output right now. And they're saying that you're kind of unable to implement all of your creative ideas to kind of keep this going. Okay. So that's kind of the energy that I see going there. And then I got the Hierophant reversed, this is all about tradition. And when it comes up reversed, this is a very non-traditional card. Okay. So no one should have to be stuck on having to be right, even if they refuse to be open to other ways of thinking and believing. So your life path is different than mom's when I pull this card. Okay. And there's a little bit of inflexibility regarding religion, politics. It's producing some arguments there, and it's going to make the relationship a little unhealthy. Okay. So rules, regulations, and laws can cause problems in this area right now. Be careful not to make any big moves or big changes in your lifestyle or ethics just because you're being pressured to. Okay. You cannot offer or be offered the advice, comfort, or support that your love life needs right now. And if it's coming in from the outside, it's not for you because this needs to be your decision. Okay. That's the main energy I got in and around this. Okay. Again, they're coming from a place of love and a little bit of worry. Okay. Because they can really care about you, but you got to do what's best for you. Then I got the Goddess of Illumination for you too. So I am, and this is a 3 deck thing, guys. So if I pull a card more than once, it's for everybody. I am flexible and can adapt to the challenges of the now age. A lot of things are changing in the collective right now. A lot of new innovations and societal changes and upheavals are going on, especially after this eclipse. So use this gift when information overload, constant change, and other aspects of the rapid pace of modern life threaten to overwhelm you. Modern conveniences have eliminated the cushion time of necessary to properly absorb and consider information and concepts. To achieve true knowledge and wisdom, take out each day for quiet reflection. When you come from a place of quiet reflection, you'll be able to better make decisions regarding your love life and your home life. Okay. Then I got I am peaceful because it's important to come from a place of peace. Look at the swan here. It's alone. The other swans have left. They're going on their own path. They're swimming off by themselves. This swan does not have a mate yet, and that's okay. Peace comes when we allow all expectations to float away, just like the other two swans here. I breathe in acceptance of ways that others express their point of view. I am filled with happiness as I achieve my own personal peace with the world. I breathe out hatred and intolerance. So if you're feeling a lot of the pressure to be a certain person and it doesn't really fly with the way that your spirit moves because it doesn't fit what you're set out to do, come from a place of peace. Okay. And try not to get too upset if your boundaries are tested, because they will be. Okay. Sending you lots of love. I'm excited to see what Aley has for you. Thank you, Lalima.
So Lalima, the first card I pulled I think it's fabulous. And it is from the Guiding Light Oracle. And it says, a starry night, the beaming and glistening light from the stars reminds you there is hope for your future. Don't just always believe that. Always believe that everything is aligning in divine timing to bring you the hope that you've wanted and the things that you've wanted in your future. And you just have to kind of let go and wait for it all to unfold. That's a hard thing to do for some of us because we'd like to be able to control things, but the truth is we can't. So the only thing we can do is ask as though we have, and then let it go and see it come through to fruition. So it says the best thing you can do maybe at this point is to do a little bit of hibernating because your soul needs some time alone for meditation and rest. And I love this card because it does remind us it's a self-care card in a lot of ways. And, this would be the same thing as if we got the hermit. The hermit would be the hibernator, the one that would be staying around the house and taking care of things and also thinking about things. What it's going to do, it's going to bring all your energy together. And look at this. The energy is being generated between the hands to the heart and above the heart and the crown chakra. And so you're accumulating this energy, and with the meditation and the hibernation, you're bringing all of this in, like it's almost like having a big bank account of energy. And so I'm seeing that you can do this at this time. And then it says, trust the journey, which is part of everything else that was read pretty much here, Lalima. No, especially with the first card, that the starry night will come, but you have to trust the journey. And of course, in trusting, you will release and know that it will come in divine order. So thank you, Lalima. I wish you well.
Oh, and Lalima says, yes, definitely feeling the need for rest.
Oh,
So you
there you
definitely
go.
picked up on
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah.
And you're so welcome, Lalima. Thank you for joining us. We're sending you lots of love and strength. That's wonderful. Okay, Kathleen, I'll get you in the queue. And just to let everybody know, we have 23 right now. And we have Susan, and then Joyful Journey, which is Jen, and then Rachel, and then Annie, and then Jeff to ask backwards. Okay. Okay. So our next question is the lovely Susan. Let me find your question here. Okay. Regarding the sale of Mountain Grove and Cloudland B&B, there has been one interested person in the neighborhood. This is a gorgeous bed and breakfast that she has.
Sounds like it would be.
So
the name is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a historic home. It's beautiful, and she has my taste in like furniture. It's just
cool.
beautiful. Yeah. So there's been one interested person in the neighborhood, not through the realtor, who has said she'd like to buy it when her home closes. Otherwise, the realtor is thinking to drop the price. Okay. Is she our buyer, or should we look to drop the price? If so, how much? Thanks so much, lovely ladies. Okay.
Right,
So I'm going to go ahead and hide this so you can see us. And look away. I did pull some cards for you. Okay. So the first one I got the 11th house. This is your tribe. So you came to the right place. You're asking people that are in your spiritual tribe what to do.
Mhm.
And I got Virgo. So you need to think about this extremely bureaucratically. Okay. The Virgos are the ones who keep the wolves out of the pen. They're beautiful with
Mhm.
boundaries. They're excellent paper pushers. We need them to keep our society going. Okay. So, and they're getting hit with eclipses this year. So just be aware of that. So this is what the cards say. It's the freedom of the methods for healing power of freedom, the analyzing of associations, and resulting from the perfectionism of your circle of friends. And then I got serving others for humanity's sake, the details of your hopes, dreams, and wishes, and do what you must do and do it for the future. So there is a piece here that is requiring you to take a second look. We're in Mercury retrograde right now. This is what a lot of us are going through. It's all
Okay.
about crossing the T's and dotting the I's. So going over the paperwork and making sure that it is being properly worked out and done and presented is a big deal. Once you take care of this glitch that I'm seeing caused by the Mercury retrograde, Susan, uh, I got the star. Okay, so I got that
Mhm.
there's something bureaucratic that's been missed in the process that needs to be paid attention to. Um, so look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes will bring relief from challenging times. So I feel like the Mercury retrograde is affecting you a little bit more than it would other people regarding the sale of the home. Look at where Mercury is in your chart or where Virgo lies, and you might be able to get a few more answers. Okay, Susan?
Mhm.
Because I asked about the overall situation and what this is looking like. And I got the 5 of shells reversed. So this is a big no card. Okay, Susan. Past disappointments may be preventing you from enjoying the present. A period of disappointment, indifference, or rejection can cause some confusion on how to act and move forward in this situation. And walking away from this, of course, is not going to solve the underlying problem. The problems are not severe, though. They can be dealt with in a different way, is what they're showing me.
Mm.
So,
Mhm.
okay. If you're not happy with your realtor, it's okay to let them go.
Mhm.
Okay. Staying with someone you should leave because yeah, because this is my regret card. So, staying with them might not have the effects that you're looking for. It can bring regret, okay? So this is what I would if you're not happy with your real estate agent, maybe reshop that out a little bit because it doesn't sound like, the realtor's really bringing in the right client for you, and they might have missed something in the documentation. For entertainment
Mm.
purposes only. When I get
Right.
that card, that's kinda what's coming up. This is your way
Mhm.
out of it, okay, Susan?
Mhm.
I got the King of Roses. This is the attitude that you need to take on and possibly the person that needs to be in charge of this, okay? This is a very action-oriented person. They're really confident. He's a doer. He's not a thinker. He's a motivator.
Mhm.
He's got a lot of control, a lot of confidence. He's got a lot of intense honesty, leading to you in sell like, this is a great salesperson because they're doers. They're very passionate. They're leaders. They're
Mhm.
used to being in a position of command. Um, they're willing to confront their own strengths and weaknesses and be honest with you. This is kind of a Sagittarian energy, it's very it's a very fiery energy, and I feel like the person you're working with is a little bit airy, and the air signs are getting hit really hard by the planets right now, so they might
Yeah.
not be as focused as they can be, okay?
Mhm.
So, this is someone who is they can make a really detailed, like, map-like plan of all of the dynamics involved in the situation, and they can use passion and decisiveness to make it happen. So, loyalty that you show to this person will be rewarded. If you're not feeling the same loyalty with the realtor that you have right now, it could lead to some disappointment. Okay. So try to find
Mhm.
a really fast, dynamic person that's going to open the door to lots of possibilities, lots of clients, lots of people coming through the door. And this is going to be a better situation than what you've been experiencing. So as you go through this, I have one affirmation card for you. I got the Goddess of Protection. I forgive myself and all those trying to grow. Use this gift when you get down on yourself or others, especially when you notice the use of negative affirmations. Be happy that you are noticing these things. It means you are making fast progress. Loving yourself and others requires forgiveness. I think that's the piece with the person that's not really doing as good a job as they could. It is
Mhm.
essential quality of the truly successful person living a life of high quality in meeting. So if you feel like someone may be dropping the ball on this, take on that King of Roses, that King of Wands energy, and just address it assertively and confidently and make sure that things are getting done that are best for you. Because it's possible that the people that are involved in this may be missing a few things because of the eclipse energies and some other things going on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm excited to
Mhm.
see what Allie has for you and sending you lots of love, sweetie.
All right. Well, I pulled three cards in one deck and three cards in another because I wanted to sort of get a spiritual look at it and then more of a physical look at it, I guess is the way. And I'm getting that you can manifest whatever you want. And so if you, I do agree with Michelle in that that a commitment that you've made may need transformation. So it's very possible that your agent, or it's very possible it's your neighbor. I don't know. I don't know how much of a commitment you might have made to your neighbor. I do know right now is not a good time anyway to sign any contracts. So you've got a little bit more time with this backwards motion of Mercury, but you can manifest whatever it is you want. And I think also that you need to think about your own future. And if that means that you have made a commitment to sell it through the real estate agent. And I also know there's a lot going on with the new changes in the real estate industry where they're changing it so you're not paying as much in. Maybe it is a good time to change that. I don't know when that's all going to take effect, especially in your area. But right now they're taking away that, that the real estate agent gets a certain percentage of the fee. That was voted on. So I'm going to just say, be careful that way. But I do see a transformation coming. But this is what I got from the physical cards. You would like to have control and be in the driver's seat, but it also means you may change direction. And that's exactly what Michelle had said in her cards, that you may go with a different person, maybe someone stronger or someone who is a little better at what they do. And so you're going to have, it says someone's arrival, an announcement is coming, and people are drawing attention to your home. So maybe you're going to get some more people looking at it that are more serious and will be willing to step out and pay the full price. I don't know how quickly you want to get out of there. And, I know they try to encourage you after a certain period of time to drop the price to get more people to go in and look at it. So there you go. But I know that it's usually a 30 or 60 day window that they have the listing, that the person that listed it. So take a look at that as well. And focus on your future. But I'm going to tell you the truth. This card to me is also the nostalgia card. And whatever it is you decide to do, I think you're going to really miss the place. Yeah. So good luck with it. I wish you well. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Thank you.
tapped right into it. She's had the place for decades and she's done
Oh, yeah.
amazing things with it. And
Okay.
yeah, so it's a hard thing
Sure,
to give up.
it's like a child. Yeah, you it's grown with
It's her
you.
baby.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I saw the listing, it's absolutely gorgeous, so I could see the heart that she put into it, so
Yeah.
she says,
Yeah.
"Thanks so much, ladies. Focus on the future, nostalgia." Oh, yeah, loved it since
That's a
1991.
long
Oh,
time. That's a long
wow.
time, Susan. Yeah. Hard to
Yeah.
let go. I believe it is, but it's probably time, but that doesn't mean you won't kind of feel sad.
Oh, okay, got
Yeah.
it, okay,
Oh, 99, you
and
don't.
you're getting lots of love from the audience in
Yeah.
the YouTube chat. Everyone's going, "Aw," so
Yeah.
okay. All right. So thank you so much for joining us, Susan. Our next question is the lovely Jen, Joyful Journey. Thank you for the super sticker.
Okay.
Let me try to find your comment here.
Mhm.
Do-do-do, Joyful Jen. Mhm. Okay. What message do my guides want me to know about the car I plan to purchase? Okay. Um, Jen, I can actually tell you in your chart, but it takes me a while. So that's if
Okay.
you ever want to know, I can tell you in your D16 what kind of car to
Oh,
buy.
all right.
But the car you plan to purchase. Okay, so I did ask my cards a little bit about this, and what I got was Sagittarius. So you need to take all of your passion, all of your manifestation, all of your wherewithal and put it toward a singular focus. The one thing I love about the Sagittarian energy is it takes all of the fiery energy and it focuses it to a laser point. Oh, take care, Leah. Thanks for joining us. It focuses it to a laser point instead of Aries where it's a little more scattered. So they want you to focus because you could avoid a lot of transformation and do or die kind of energy here because I got Pluto. Pluto is the planet of major transformation. It's rebirth, it's death, it's the hard stuff,
Mhm.
okay? So I'm not getting that this might be the right timing, okay? You can look up Pluto and Sagittarius and what that means in your chart, but I'm getting that the timing might be a little bit off. This is why. You're at a bit of a crossroads. I got the 2 of Wands. This is a yes and a no card. So, um,
Mhm.
you're
Mhm.
you're at a crossroads, but you're in a position of power. So remember that, okay, Jen? You can make, break, or even take this car, all right? But you need to take time out before you act. Planning is more important than acting right now. Getting a car right now is not a good idea. A good friend of mine's having issues with this because of the eclipses and the Saturn Mars conjunction and the Mercury retrograde and everything and all the combustions and then all of the planets are set to go over the eclipse. It's just like don't give yourself any unnecessary drama,
Right.
okay? Um if basically don't decide now is what they're saying and plan because
Mhm.
once you do that, once this like time this period is over and you've waited this out and done your research, I got the 9 of gems. This is an excellent card. This is a big
Mm.
yes card. So
Mhm.
you're going to get the car for you and it's going to be better than the one you've had. It's going to allow you to be independent, free, self-reliant. This is my self-made woman card, my independent woman. Okay.
Mm.
This the 9 of Pentacles is it's excellent if you're looking for just a strong if you're looking to develop a strong sense of doing things yourself and living in power, this is a great card to get for
Mhm.
an upcoming card. But so they're saying to achieve success, you have to stick to the plan. Okay, that's where I got the 2 of Wands. And you've accomplished everything that you've accomplished in planning will allow you to harvest the fruit of the labor that you put into the planning. Okay, so
Mhm.
don't do it now, plan.
Mhm.
Okay. Then I went to my creativity oracle and I got the limits card. And know that limiting attitudes are often formed as protective reactions to past events. So do not rely on the past to determine the car that you're
Mm.
getting now, because a lot of changes have happened since then. Like for instance, you're like, I've always owned Mazdas and they're such a great car. Well, Mazdas have changed. So do your research,
Yeah.
get that consumer reports and start looking at the
Uh-huh.
reviews. Okay.
Right.
And then I got passion. It will take passion for you to push through your self criticism and get to a place of confidence. So when you're negotiating the car, be prepared for that as well. Plan the negotiations. Come in with the Kelly Blue Book price. I use Algebra 2 whenever I go in to get a car or a big purchase. I find out what's selling in the market. And then I take the car and the price. That's the X. Okay, so it's basically a simple mathematical
Mhm.
formula. You get both prices. You have the rate at which cars are going for right now, and then you have X. You do the math in front of the person and say, "This is what I want, and I'm not going to walk away." And this is the Kelly Blue Book. This is what you should sell it to me for. And usually they'll call you within a week. So
I want you with me next time.
yes, exactly. Even when you walk
Uh,
away, know that you're the one that's in charge. Okay. So
sure.
plan,
Yeah.
do your research. Kelly
Amazing.
Blue Book is great. Consumer Reports is great. Going online and finding out what things are selling for and not selling for. Do some research as far if you're getting the car financed. Do some research on the
Mhm.
financing because a lot of things have changed in that department. And oh gosh, don't even get me started on insurance right now. So definitely look into that and do your research. That's what they're telling you to do, and things will
Yeah.
work out. And so I got an affirmation card, and it was the timing card. So I have a great sense of time and timing. Be punctual and present with those you interact with. Know what to do and say. Make sure you know when to do it. Be like a cat, knowing when to wait patiently and then to spring into action. Okay. So
Wow.
it's going to happen. You're going to manifest it, but you got to plan it carefully. Okay, Jen?
Mhm.
Sending you lots of love. Excited to see what
Mhm.
Allie's got.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Okay, so I mean, Michelle was talking. I'm going, yep, yep, yep. But the first thing they're saying is stay grounded, stay grounded. And of course, we have to right now because the planetary energies are so bad. And I see you wrote that you were going to wait until after the retrograde has passed, which is really good thinking. So stay grounded in it. And this is a good time for preparation. You can spend your time doing those things that Michelle suggested, looking up, consumer reports and Kelly Blue Book and all that. So you can lay the groundwork for what you want. The next thing they're telling you in my card layout is call on your angels. Always a smart idea. And it says connect with them. know that you're not alone, and ask them for divine intervention if that's what you want. Say, I don't want to have any problems with this. I need my angels. I'm calling on my personal angels or my archangels to come in and help me cut a deal, to work to find the best car. And then I cut out any distractions. So you may have people saying, oh, you shouldn't get that car. That's not going to be big enough for you. You won't like driving it. That car is, it's loses $1,000 off the lot. If you've decided that that's the car you want after all of this, then you buy what you want to buy. Don't worry about what anybody else wants. But at the end, I have to tell you, just like Michelle, with getting what you want, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. So you're going to be happy with your decision. Yeah. Awesome. Good luck. I would love to know when you do get it, what kind of car you got. That would be wonderful to know. Yeah.
Me too. And we see you in the chat, Jen. So I'm excited to see how this works out for you. So please let us know. And we've got a lot of, Mary says that's true, that when you walk away, they want the cars off the lot. The best time to do it, in my opinion, and this is just research that I've done in the past, based on the past, was end of October is a good time. And then around Christmas time, if you get it after the sales, because October is when they get all of the Christmas
all
stuff.
the new cars.
All the new cars on. So they've got to get rid of last year's models. And so going in and picking a last year's model on, something that you really like that did really well in Consumer Reports is a way to get through that. So
yeah. Good luck. Yeah.
And Flower Beauty, I'll check to see if you're on the list. Right now we have, let's see, Rachel Rose is next. So Rachel, we're going to do you. And then we have Annie. And then we have Jeff. Tarot ask backwards. Okay. And then we're going to go into the lightning round. And just to let everybody know, the questions we have are I'm Shredda. And then we have Hypnicity. And then we have Create Love. And then we have Leah. And then Blessings, and then Anjna, and then Craig, and then Flower Beauty, Peacock Rainbow, and then Seascape, and then Patty Fitzgerald, and then Lisa Keller, and then Jessica Lynn, and then Connie Epley, and then Patty Fitzgerald, and then Dr. Ann, and then Kathleen Connor, and then Sharon O'Brien, and then Karen Doyle, and then Craig Dixon, and then Arkana Rao. I might not get to all of you. You're going to have to be in the audience at the end, guys, because Allie's leaving early, okay? So that's a lot of questions. I'll just say questions are closed. I'm going to go ahead and make a banner for that real quick. Questions are closed. So I didn't realize we had that many come in. So
a little busy today.
A little
busy. Yeah.
So I'm just going to put questions are closed in really quick. And then I will get to the next questions. Okay. Add banner. There we go. Question. Oh, wait, I want a ticker. I'm still learning this, guys. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're doing fabulous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me
Anya said we'll order out for you. You're gonna eat a breakfast. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. So okay, so we got the ticker going. Okay. So let me get to your lovely, lovely questions. All right, Rachel is here. Awesome. Miss Rachel, you are going through some stuff for sure. That's what my cards are saying. Would love a general reading. You got it. Okay, so Rachel, the first two cards I got from my karma cards, which kind of give me a clue as to what you're going through. I got the 12th house of spirituality and hidden things, and then I got the 7th house of relationships. Okay, so these are the two areas that they have you focusing on. So I asked, what's going on there? What does she kind of need to work on a little bit? You're desiring to find a more meaningful life. I got the 8 of summer, realizing it's time to move on, and you're choosing to make some major life decisions and changes right now. So if you're walking away from something, your guides are supporting it. The clarifier card I got for that was the Queen of Autumn. This is the same as the Queen of Pentacles. She's generous, she's stylish, she's gracious, she's practical. She knows how to handle her money. So they're having you focus on your finances right now. They want you to be very practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So there might be a relationship a spiritual relationship on the horizon for you. So I asked, what's that going to look like? Because that's big for Rachel. And I got one block. Okay. You need to avoid perfectionism. Okay. You can
Mm.
create a great relationship or improve an existing one if you focus solely on the task at hand and avoid perfectionism. So you're going to be recognized for your abilities by this person. So don't focus on the result. Just take things one step at a time. Go slow, because pentacles are all about going slow. That's what the gems represent.
Mhm.
There might be an imbalance of resources, status, or achievement that can present some problems in your relationship. So avoid being overly critical, withholding praise, allowing fear, mistrust, or control to stand in the way of the perfect relationship that you have in your head. Okay. Because of this energy, I pulled another card from my affirmations, and I asked, why this block that I'm seeing? And I got, you're going to go through some shadow work. Okay. So the eclipses brought up a lot of this for us. I bravely say, I bravely face my shadow self. And they're saying that this comes out when you are in a relationship, a close relationship with someone. It could be a man or a woman. Okay. Encounters with our ever present shadow side can cause anxiety and self doubt, weaken our resolve, and poison relationships with suspicion. The problem is not that we are bad, but that we think we are. So you're going to be going through some shadow work as you step into this new dynamic. So
Mhm.
just be aware of that. I'll try to ask my cards if it's a man or a woman for you. And they gave me the indecision card. So you haven't decided if it's going to be a man or a woman yet, is what they're telling me. So
Uh,
be open. I know that you're open to both, but just be open to whatever presents, whoever presents themselves to
mhm,
be. Okay. So
mhm.
I love that. That is a very bisexual card. Yes, it is. So I love it when spirit plays with me like that.
I
It's
know.
like, I'm like, tell me if it's a man or a woman. And they're like, haha. Okay.
That's
Hi,
great.
Kaylee.
Oh.
So it's good to see you, Kaylee. So I hope that was helpful, Rachel. I'm actually excited to see what Allie has for you. So take care
Mhm,
and thanks for joining
mhm.
us, sweetie.
Thank you. First of all, I have to say I absolutely love your dog. What an adorable baby. So that's
Ollie.
I'm just a
Mhm.
dog person, so thank you. So I'm getting some cards that are very much what Michelle had in that the shadow stuff that's coming up. And what they're telling me in all the cards that I have is about that you need to be have more empathy for yourself, that you need to remember that, we have to love each other first, and ourselves first. I'm sorry. We have to love ourselves first. And then, of course, I love that this angel is loving the animal, and you have a beautiful animal there. So don't worry about other people. Take care and take the time for you to work and love yourself and take care of yourself and nurture yourself. And I love this card because the sunlight's coming in and it's a beautiful day. But it's a beautiful glass house. So we don't want anybody to throw stones at us. We need to nurture ourselves to make sure that no one out there is taking advantage of us. And they want you to trust that you will make the right decisions and that you're caring for yourself first and foremost. And the final card is boundaries. Oh boy, isn't that can't make this up, honestly. You're learning the art of setting boundaries and saying no. So whether it's a man or whether it's a woman, love yourself first, set your boundaries, don't let anybody try to pull the wool over your eyes. And yeah, you always got your little dog there on your side. So there you go. Thank you.
Yes, we are
Oh,
all
you do,
fans.
Rachel. That's
We're all
nice.
fans of Ollie. So
Oh,
he's her star, and she loves
oh,
animals in general. So yeah.
oh, that's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. Good to see you, Thomas. Welcome. Welcome,
Yes,
welcome.
Thomas. Hi,
And
Thomas.
Kaylee's with us. So good to see you,
Hi.
Kaylee.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And Hilda says beautiful fur baby for sure, Rachel. So they're all loving your
Yes.
baby.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. So our next question is the lovely, let's see where you are, Annie. And then we have Tarot Ask Backwards. That's Jeff. And then we can get to lightning round if time. Know that the lovely Allie needs to go because she's super popular to another show. So it's just going to be me at the end, guys. Okay. So please be
Oh, but
patient.
I'm leaving you in good hands. Don't ever worry.
Thank you, Allie. All right. So she goes, I feel that the shadow stuff is coming up a lot of
Yeah,
things for me. Okay. Yeah,
will be
that's
soon.
good, sweetie.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm
Yep.
glad that you were able to do
Thank
that.
you,
So
Hilda.
thank you,
Mhm.
Hilda, for joining us. Sending you love and blessings too. We really appreciate that.
Mhm.
Okay. So next question is the lovely Annie. Let me pull you up, Miss Annie. Doo-doo-doo-doo. What do I have to let go of and let in? Thank you. All right.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got some really good cards for you. I'm excited. All right. This is a great question. So what I need to let go of is I got a past relationship might be blocking your movement forward. I got Libra. There's a need for balance. And I think you might have been a little too, how do I say this, giving in the past because there's some transformation coming in this area. The give and take that you put out there. Okay, Annie, because I got Scorpio and I got Libra. They're right next to each other. We get Libra, that's when we collect the harvest. And Scorpio is when the winter starts to set in and we all need to start storing our foodstuffs for the winter. So I got that you need to start storing things for the winter and stop harvesting so much for others because you're overdoing it a little bit. The reason I say that is that this is your personality that came out. I got the Queen of Gems. Now is the time to start manifesting things in your life. Appreciate and protect your good fortune and of those that you care about. You can share your feelings in a very straightforward way, which is wonderful. But you can also take charge while being receptive to other people's needs. This tells me that you're good with people and resources. So there's some charitable events that can help provide you with some social connections that will greatly benefit you and maybe introduce you to some very thoughtful or successful people. You can patronize the arts, you can go shopping, you can enjoy your wealth, things like that. But that they're also saying that it's always best to save for a rainy day because we do have some things coming up. They're recommending that you take or teach a class in cooking, baking, or even, lovemaking, Kama Sutra, things like that. They're telling you to live life to the full.
Mm.
Appreciate the gifts of beauty and grace all around you, and just prepare to experience amazing connections. It's time to be enchanted. So you've got a really great soul, Annie. I love pulling the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Gems for that. This is
Okay.
something, a little bit of a couple of blocks that I found that you can work on. The first one I got was the Eight of Gems. It came up upright this time. This is the perfectionism card. So this is just that, things will be successful for you. You're wise in approach to, different projects and people. You approach things like a skilled craftsperson. I think that's why I got that beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy. They're saying, don't think about the results or the rewards moving forward. Just continue to study your subject, learn as you work, and attend to the details with love and skill, and avoid perfectionism. That's something that you need to let go of. Okay, that's the main thing they're saying there, because you do
Mhm.
have you are all it, girl. Okay, you can do this. This is another thing that they're having you let go of. Okay, I got disappointment. This came up upright.
Ah.
So if you felt a little left behind or you had to leave someone else behind, it was for the best. Okay. You need to understand that rejection, disappointment, and indifference are just a part of life. And if you realize the ways that your disappointment helps you experience and gain knowledge, it can help you ensure future successes. So try looking at the glass half full instead of half empty in life, and learn
Mm.
about that mind body connection while you're doing it as well. So examine how your thoughts have affected any difficult situations and how they arose, and make sure you're not carrying other people's baggage, especially if it's from a former relationship that's preventing you from sorting out any mixed feelings and making honest choices about new endeavors that you're stepping into. I got 2 affirmation cards for you. The first one I got was I am awakened. I love the bell and the butterfly. This tells me that there's some transformation coming your way. There's also 2 little birds up on the branch. The sun's dawning brings back warmth, light, and color to a darkened world. I breathe in the infinite promise of a new day. I am filled with the hope that renews my faith in the goodness of all things. I breathe out the dark shadows of the past. A lot of us are doing shadow work after this eclipse. You're letting go of
Mhm.
some things. Breathe through it. You've got this. Okay, Annie? This is who you're becoming. Goddess of compassion. I use my fears as signs that guide and protect me. Use this gift when your fears prevent you from acting out in your best interests. Our fears exist to help keep us safe from harm and from repeating mistakes that we have made in the past. If we seek to understand why we are afraid, we can make our fears our friend and helper, not our master. It's important to fear avoiding success and the many changes it will bring. Okay, I'm going through this right now. I had a really bad 2023. It involved a situation that I was in my first marriage. It was a thief situation. We
Oh,
were able to power through it because I learned from my first marriage. So they weren't able to get in as far or do as much damage as my previous relationship was. They did manage to do some, not as
mhm,
bad though. So I could sit there and just to think about all the things that I did wrong to allow the little
mhm,
steps that they were able to make in our lives, but I learned so much from that previous experience and then from this one
mhm,
that it's not gonna happen again, and if it does, they're not gonna get as far as they did the last time. So,
right,
just see this as the defense against the dark arts training. That's how I see it. When someone lies to you, when they're not being honest, when bad things happen, just see that as another opportunity to develop boundaries and to
mhm.
change the way that you see and interact with those around you so that you can protect yourself and your mission. Okay, Annie, that's the things to let go of, and the things to let in are the people that respect your boundaries and and your space moving
Absolutely.
forward. Okay, I'm excited to see what Allie has for you, and thank you for joining us, sweetie.
So, Annie, it's wonderful to be able to read for you. Thank you so much. I pulled a surrender card for you to see what the surrender cards think you should let go of. And the message is pretty clear that everyone in your life acts as a mirror.
Hmm.
So, it's very important to remember that if someone is acting like a mirror, then they are forcing us to look at things in ourselves that need to be addressed. So, we don't want to be hard on ourselves and say, oh, I'm terrible at this, or I can't do that, or whatever. But we can say there might be something that's happening with this because this person is in my life, or this situation is coming up that I need to look at as well. It might be a good place to start. And of course, there's that shadow work again as well. So just remember that you could look at the aspect of your smaller self that you need to let go of. And the smaller self is more the ego self, actually, not the spiritual self. So that's the first card I get. They said you do this, and what you're going to bring in is peace. And wow, I remember this so well. If there's one thing I ask for all the time, it is freedom from fear and peace. I don't ask for patience. I ask for freedom from fear and peace. And that is what I want brought to me. Um, but what's really interesting is this will open you up to finding whatever will bring you the peace that you need and the ability to see what's right in front of you that you may not have noticed before, but it's always been there. And that will lead to new beginnings. I love portal cards. So there's always another avenue, another portal, another pathway that can bring in new beginnings for us. And if we remain open to those new beginnings, they'll show themselves whenever the timing is right. So thank you and good luck to you, my dear.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us, Annie. And we're sending you lots of love as you move through this transition of letting go and letting in. That's a beautiful question. Thank you
It
so
really
much.
is.
It
Yes.
is. So we have Tarot Ask Backwards, and then we're going to go into lightning round and just let everybody know. Annie, oh, sorry, Annie, I'll get your question there. There we go. Allie is going to leave at about 5:20. Okay. So just letting everyone know. Okay. So let me find your question. Tarot Ask Backwards. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm looking for it. All right. You just sent a super sticker. I'm not seeing your question. Could you ask it one more time for us, please, Jeff? I'd really appreciate that. I did get cards for you, which are very clear as what needs to happen. But if you can tell us what's going on, that would be great. It has to do
Yeah.
with finance. Like I got, so I'll tell you what I got. I'll wait for you to come in.
Mhm.
Um, but I got Cancer. This involves the home or working from home. I got Leo, how you shine. And then I got Taurus, second house. And I went, how does the second house and the fourth house have in common? And one of my guides told me insurance. So I don't know if you're insuring homes because that's the house of savings and the house of the. I'm not sure. It's how you shine in the
That's what
world.
he does for work.
Really? Okay. I don't know this. Okay. All right,
I
Jeff.
know, yeah. Oh, you hit the
Okay.
nail on the head, yeah.
Okay. So because I got
Mhm,
Leo in the center, and then I got the second house of savings, and I got the fourth house of real estate. And so this is how you shine. This is what you're doing in the world.
mhm.
Um, I'm not sure if you're in the chat. I'll go ahead and if anyone knows where he is, if you could ping him, that would be great because he did pay for a reading.
Uh-huh.
This is what I feel like you're dealing with a little bit at work. Okay, and thanks for telling me, Aley.
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I got the Eight of Gems reverse. So there's some perfectionism going on there. That I don't know if you're requiring this of yourself or of others, but there's a piece there that's missing. There's just a lot of, and I know that it's not easy to work with insurance companies right now because they're all over the place. We're having our own issues with State Farm. So avoid perfectionism because you're kind of in a losing battle right now with the way that things are working out. I got the star. What this tells me is that it came up upright. Basically, you can go back to being hopeful and being a person who values the traits in others. This is a very good card. You need to be a star of your own show to experience a time of joy, love and hope and healing. This tells me that you need to be your own person here. So they're saying
Mhm.
to calm down, reestablish your connection with your body, especially is what they're pointing out. And if you can learn the benefits of relaxation and rejuvenation, the illumination of these spiritual realities and divine grace and spiritual harmony will be yours. But you kind of spend a little bit more time focusing on your health, on your body, and finding that mind body connection that they're showing me. They say that you can daydream about finding balance in these areas, and that if you take practical action, your dreams will come true. Okay. I'm
Mhm.
getting a lot of the stress that you're under is from the job. So taking a step back from that a little bit and focusing on that self-care piece is going to make you a true star. So manifest the trusting, nurturing fulfillment that you want in your life, and it's going to bring you a lot of lasting joy or happiness because I feel like you're kind of being forgotten a little bit in this area. You're not very happy. Okay. The reason I say that is I got the King of Roses reversed. Okay. This is a very passionate doer kind of personality. And basically when he comes up upside down, he's lost his way a little bit. Okay, it can be an
Yeah.
ego problem, it can be in you or another. It's blocking you a little bit. I don't know if this is someone that you're working with, that you're clashing with a little bit, but beware of the tendency to give up power because it's a spiritual way to do it, or it's what the other person wants. I know you're a very spiritual, empathic, beautiful being. You write beautiful poetry. Don't
Mhm.
let that don't turn into a doormat for others. Okay, beware of that tendency. All right, it's not healthy. Okay, whether it's too much on your end or too much on their end, there needs to be a balance there.
Mhm.
So you may
Mm.
be impressed with a person who seems to have everything going on right now. And they seem to have their life in order, but they're kind of in bad shape. Okay, because there's a lot going on right now, and make sure this isn't you, and that there too much is being asked of you.
Mhm.
Um, if you're not ready to get involved in the way that you would like to, then just walk away. Okay, that's what they're saying. You need to set clearer boundaries with
Mhm.
yourself. This indicates that there's a clash of attitudes regarding something, and I'm getting that it has to do with the career. Okay, it's causing some stress. So I did pick some affirmation cards to kind of help you step into this. Okay, I got the Goddess of Courage. I invent creative solutions to all challenges in my life. Use this gift when you're confronted with a situation that seems impossible to deal with. Sometimes it's better to study a problem until you understand it well and then put it out of your mind for a while. Many scientists and mathematicians have reported that their inventions and creative solutions came to them in a dream, a reverie, or a daydream. So allowing your mind to relax and just your subconscious to do its own thing will help you out of the current situation that I'm seeing, this clash that I'm seeing. Then I got the Goddess of Charisma. I am
Mm.
a good leader because I know how to follow. Use this gift when you must organize or guide others, or you have to speak in public, especially when it comes to speaking up for yourself. If you put the needs of the group ahead of your own needs, you will do well. If you have trouble with authority figures, you will not be comfortable being one. Good leaders and good speakers know what they want to communicate and then do so clearly and succinctly. So do what's best for you, do what's best for the team, and speak up for yourself. And I can see things getting a little bit better on the work front. I don't know why that came up. I'm not seeing you in the chat, so I'll try to find you later. But thank you so much for joining us. And I'm excited to see what Allie has for us.
Yes. First of all, after I do the reading, I need to leave, and I'm sorry I
Yes.
have to leave. I had a wonderful time, and I
Yay.
really love working with you, and so much. And you have beautiful energy. I just love you. So
Oh,
I'm
I
kind
do
of
too.
getting that are looking for some kind of reconciliation, but reconciliation doesn't have to be between people. It could be that you're trying to reconcile if this is whatever it is that you're dealing with is really where you want to be, or do you want to move on and find some other either place or job or relationship or and I'm going to say that the other cards do kind of show a job situation, so I'm going to just leave it at that. You are looking for some kind of a legacy and in your life you'd like to see more growth perhaps with that in that career, and there may be branches, let's say, of the tree that are breaking off, and you're not happy with it. It's not what it's supposed to be. But remember, Jeff, that you are very unique, and your happiness is very important. And so you must find what you love doing, and then the money follows. Do what you're doing and continue to do it spiritually, but also do it physically or with your work life. And finally, something is saying that this job you're doing or this situation you're in is very energy sucking. There's a lot of negative people. There's a lot of, maybe it's a negative environment. Maybe you just feel emotionally drained. And I know in the fall where you're signing people up for insurances that it's that way, but it may be that something's going on right now. Maybe they're changing up things in the company. So take care of yourself, Jeff. Take care of yourself. You're important. You're a very important person. So thank you, everybody. I'm gonna zoom out, but Michelle had a wonderful time.
Thank
Take
you so
care.
much for joining us. Thank you,
Thank you.
Allie.
All right.
Thank you. And then there was one. Okay. So thank you all for sticking around. It's so wonderful to be here. So I am going to go ahead and do the next question. Let's see here. Oh, Willow Love, much love to you, but thank you so much. All right. So I'm just catching up here. Do, 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 do. So just to let everybody know, we're headed into lightning round. We just went through all of our lovely, lovely tippers. And so the first person we have is I'm Shraddha. And then we have Hypnicity. And then we have Create Love. So if you guys could check in, that would be great. And I can go ahead and get you in the queue. Just to let everybody know for lightning round, even though like questions are closed, we have a lot of you. Let's see how many we've got here. We have 20. All right. So bear with me, guys. I'm Shraddha. Are you here? Hypnicity is here. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Shraddha. Are you here? And Create Love. Are you here? Give you a little bit of time. Okay, we see Hypnicity. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, see you next time, Willow. Good to see you, sweetie. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do Hypnicity because she's here. Fellow Washingtonian. Any message from my guides for the second half of April? Okay, so I pulled a number of cards for you. I got the first card I got for you, Hypnicity, is I got Aries. This is where the eclipse took place. Okay, and in Western Aries. Okay, so I wondered, what is going on there? This is all about your willpower, your inner warrior, how you shine, how you interact from that beautiful solar plexus chakra. Okay. I got the Ace of Shells reversed. There's been some heartache, okay, in the past, but this tells me that you're going to soon experience a feeling of possibly something new, okay? This is the promise of new love, but you've been through some stuff in the past. It could be new love in an existing relationship as well, but this tells me that you've been deeply hurt by someone, okay? Whether it was a parent or lover or even a thoughtless friend, you could be in for an unpleasant surprise regarding childish behavior or I'm a very ego-driven person. And that's because they're not able to open up their heart because of old wounds. Okay. You need to kind of get help to get past this inhibition, this fear that they're showing me, because you can harbor unconscious shame that has to be examined and healed. Okay. That's just a little bit of a block. It's the love card reversed. I got really good cards. I got the lovers after that when I went to my tarot, and it's true love is long lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. So you are capable of a long lasting, loving, partnership with someone. I see this. Oh, mom was in Aries. Okay. But there's been some issues here, because right after I pulled the lovers card, I got the 10 of swords, which is the same as the 10 of winter. This is this is a resolution to some difficulties that you've had in this department. Good night, Christine. Thank you for joining us. A weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of addiction or codependency. So there was some issues in the love department. You've already hit the rock bottom is there. Okay. So you can only go up from here is what they're showing me. What I got was the sun for the future. Okay. This is an excellent card. This is a go ahead card. Okay. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings in life. So you've been through some lessons in the love and the relationship departments, and there's some learning that's happening there. Okay. And the sun is one of the best cards to get when it comes to healing and vibrance and vitality and all of those things. This is the affirmation card that I got for you. I got the goddess, happily married, financial difficulties. Okay. So you can get through this. That's what they're saying. I got that that you kind of hit rock bottom with the issues financially, because I got that 10 of the 10 of swords energy, but the sun tells me that things are going to start to improve. Okay. Here is an affirmation card to help you move through this. This is the goddess of balance. And this is how you and the, how you and your marriage partner can work through this. I create partnerships that are fair and pleasurable. And that has to do with the finances too. Use this gift when you are lonely or when existing relationships are unsatisfying in some way. Partners you bring into your life are living manifestations of what you believe are the answer to your own needs for growth and completion, because we're mirrors for each other. Aley just pulled that beautiful mirrors card. If you believe you need to be aggressive, defensive, or alone to become yourself fully, you'll manifest that in your daily life. So they are pointing out the financial piece. It could cause issues with the marriage, okay? And it could be made worse by the eclipse that we just had. So you might have to be a little bit more persistent regarding the issue that's happening. My husband was injured on the job. Boeing has lots of lawyers. Oh gosh. Well, I got the sun. So that tells me that things are going to start looking up for you. So that's good. I did get that things will get better regarding that. But to focus on your relationship and just being a really supportive and loving partner to your husband right now as you work through a lot of that stuff. So I'm glad that it's coming from the outside of your marriage and not from the inside, because that's a lot easier to work with. So just, work with each other. I got the lovers. So you guys can do this, even though there's some outside negative energy coming your way. You guys can handle this. Just to let you know, I'm also in a very happy marriage right now, but we're going through our own financial stuff because of the eclipse energies. And so we are leaning together in our spiritual practices to help each other through this. So know that you guys took this on together, and I really hope that it goes well for you. Okay, Hypnicity, that was a little longer, but I wanted to get into that for you. Okay. All right. So is Create Love here? Create Love. Oh, he was laid off in 2019. He's my best friend. Oh, my husband's my best friend too. That's awesome. So know that I did get the lovers. You guys are going to get through this. And I got the sun. So the sun is, there is sunshine after the storm. Okay. And you guys will be able to support each other through that. That's why I was a little confused. I'm like, why am I getting the lovers and the ace of shells reversed? Like, that's the complete opposite of each other, but it was coming in from the outside. So I appreciate you for providing some insights into that for me. Thank you so much, Hypnicity. And you're very, very welcome. Okay, so I'm Shredda. Are you there? Create Love. Are you there? And Leah, are you here? All right, let's see who's here. And you're getting lots of love from the audience there. Oh, what is the cutest puppy? Oh my gosh, I want to squeeze him or her. They are so cute. I'm a total dog lover, you guys. And we rescue them, and it's just like, ugh. I can't volunteer because I'd bring them all home. It's that bad. So, oh, and Linda's sending prayers. Thank you so much, Linda. We really appreciate that. They're very felt. Thank you. Okay, so I'm not seeing the lovely I'm Shredda Create Love or Leah in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and call on the next people. We have Blessings, we have Anjna, and we have Craig. Are any of you here? Next three. We have Blessings, Anjna, and Craig. Okay, I'll wait to see if you guys are here. Yay, Ajna's here. And thank you for checking in too, Jessica. I see you. All right, so I will do Ajna's question next. Oh, and then Craig. Okay, thank you. Okay, and then Craig, you'll be next. And thank you everyone for checking in. I really appreciate that. Okay, because we've got 19 to go. And I want to make sure y'all are here in the audience. Ooh, I'm getting some good cards for you. Okay, so let's see. Again, this is lightning round, so I can't go as long. All right, so I'm an artist. I'd like a guidance as to where to direct my energy artistically. Okay, have fun. I got the three of shells. This is the same as the three of cups. It's party time. Don't be alone, no matter how important your work seems. This might be something that you can do with others. Enjoy yourself. Is just enjoying yourself while you make art is just as important as working hard at it. And there will be wonderful opportunities for incredible for incredible connections if you pair up with other people and take advantage of that. Okay, put your worries aside. Feel gratitude for your gifts because they're being recognized by your guides. You can celebrate. This is a great card to get. Come from your heart when you're creating your art. Speak from your heart when you're selling it, because that's going to help. And this is a time to give thanks and enjoy the best that life has got to offer regarding your art. You've got this. Celebrate. Then I got the Two of Summer. This is falling in love, making serious commitments to someone, forgiveness and resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. They're bringing this up for some reason. This is the Two of Summer, Two of Cups. This kind of goes along with the Three of Shells. If you are in a relationship with someone, whether it be a business partnership, close friendship, things are going to start getting a little better there. And you might even form a business partnership regarding the art. Okay, but I got really positive cards for it. The direction needs to be up to you because you're just full of creativity right now. Okay. And the one thing that I'm seeing is that you're doing with other people. Okay. I hope that was helpful. You've got great positive stuff coming your way. If I saw any blocks, they would have come up. Okay. Okay, Craig. Messages from Spirit. I want to continue writing a book. I'm chipping away at it. Okay. In order to keep up with the current market, you're going to have to look into how having AI help you with this. Okay, Craig, because that's going to save you a lot of time with editing and things like that. And it's going to make your publisher happy. Another thing that you're going to need to focus on is I've had a book since 2021 that I haven't published yet because I haven't found a publisher that can't guarantee that it's not going to be picked up by Temu. So just be aware of that. That's in the collective right now. China is reprinting our books. And what that does is it takes the money away from the authors and the original publishers. So just be aware of that when you go in, if you're not self-publishing, to make sure that you are protecting your work. Okay. Let's see. This is the kind of attitude that I think I'm just trying to get rid of a troll in the other room, guys. Okay. This is the energy that I see kind of moving into that would help you with the book. I got the King of Roses. This is a very action-oriented guy. Okay. He is very passionate. He's a doer. He knows what needs to be done. He looks at every single action from a very pinpointed way. Okay, Craig. Let's see if you're saying anything. The book is about my guide, Clara. Okay. She's a 1920s actress. She's been after me to write this. Okay, well, she does support it. Okay, I did get the King of Roses. Maybe this is how she sees you a little bit. But this is a really good card to get. Clara is a very strong spirit. Give me a second. What do you want me to say? She says, don't get distracted. Make a detailed map-like plan of all the dynamics involved in the book, and then act with passion. Okay. You're going to manifest this book. It's going to be pretty cool. And it's going to also open the door to possibilities and a better situation that you've experienced in the past when it comes to your creativity. So you've got a good guide here. So that's cool. So that's what she has to say about it. I know that when you go into meditation, she speaks to you. She's very strong. And to just continue with that King of Wands type of energy as you're writing it, and do so with passion. Come from a place in the heart when you're composing it, as well as from your solar plexus, because that's what she's pointing out. Okay. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you. I actually dye my hair darker. I have I have red hair. So these are drawn and this is dyed. So she sees that there's more red there. So tell her thank you so much. So, and Lisa says, wonderful, Craig. That's great. All right. So, all right, guys. Yes, in dreams too. She says she comes to you in dreams and she'll be guiding you there. So she's very strong. Like, this is someone that can actually, like, I wonder if she can move things in the environments. Like, that's how strong the spirit is here. She's like a very, very clear radio station. So she's used to tapping into you. That's fantastic. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, Craig. That's awesome. Now we know that, so let's see, who else is here? She did too. Okay. All right. So our next person, I'm just going to go ahead and see if anyone else has popped in. We have I'm Shredda, Create Love, Leah, Blessings. Are you here? And if you're not, I'm going to go to Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow next because I know that she's in. Are you here, Flower Peacock Beauty Rainbow? So we're looking for I'm Shredda, Create Love, Leah, Blessings, or Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow, or any of you guys in the chat. You need to be present to receive your reading. You're here. Yay. Okay, I'll do you next, Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow. Okay, I love making emojis for you. Any message from Ma, Durga, Kali, or Shiva for me? I'm going to go get my Kali deck. I'll be right back. She's my Ishta Devi, so you asked the right person. Okay. This is the deck that I do shadow work with, guys. So if you're looking to do any shadow work, the Kali Oracle by Alana Fairchild is absolutely excellent. She is fan-frickin-tastic. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you and read from the guidebook, or just a little bit from the guidebook, because this is lightning round. But Kali literally said, go get me. And so I'm like, okay, Mama, I'm going to get you. Oh, okay, one card, Kali. You might want to get this deck because she's chatty with you. Okay. Thank you, Kali. Love you. Okay. Ooh, I got Bhadra-Kali. I love this one. Okay. Bhadra-Kali is associated with Purva-Bhadra and Uttara-Bhadra. They're both nakshatras in Vedic astrology. But I'm going to go ahead and ask her to show me where she wants me to focus the energy. All right. So here is Bhadra-Kali. Isn't she gorgeous? I love her. Okay. She's the wish-fulfilling Kali. Okay. She's auspicious. She's gentle. She's going to give you some peace and happiness. She's the giver of windfalls and blessings. So that's coming for you. She appears as a gentle way that will best accomplish what is needed. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? She's reminding you that you're strong enough to be gentle with yourself. And she says you might have been subconsciously sabotaging yourself. Okay. So be aware of that, Flower Beauty. You no longer need to engage in unnecessary drama under the mistaken notion of what is necessary for your growth. Sometimes the growth is in choosing to cultivate the kindness, strength, and wisdom that you need to disentangle from and disengage from the drama. So she's saying, walk away from it, girl. This is a very 8 of Cups energy. It's about finding inner strength so you can value yourself and moderate a very peaceful state of being for yourself. Okay. Let's see. Anything... I know that she's worshipped for epidemics and droughts. So if you're feeling like that you need some symbolic protection in your life, call on her to to provide that for you. And I'm going to provide you with some mantras as well that I worship her with. Okay. The Kali wisdom is within your heart. It's recognizing some fear fueling energy and for what it is. And it knows when to say stop. So she's going to help you through some fears coming up here. Her presence is she wants you to be a commandeer of negative forces. Okay. That's what she's amazing at. Okay. Flower beauty. Instead of allowing those things to undermine you, respond to those energies in such a way that your peaceful inner light increases. When you become increasingly skillful in redirecting your attention with intentioned actions, along with productive and healing pathways, she can appear and help you. The presence of any negative influence in your life does not need to be denied or decried. It does not have to be acknowledged without becoming overly interested or engaged with it. Kali is going to promote fearlessness and confidence in you because she knows how to use all of these energies, including the negative energies. Oh, this is Defense Against the Dark Arts training. I love this for you. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a ritual before I get out of here because she's got a lot to say. So you can say the following prayer. Okay, Flower Beauty. Out of the fire of divine wrath, your gentle form emerges, calming the raging waves of emotion and disturbed fluctuations of the mind. And settling myself beneath your fiercely compassionate and tender gaze, I find steadiness, kindness, and peace. In this eternal moment with you, I am no longer afraid. Bhadra Kali, Raksha Kali, Shayama Kali, my heart softens as I take delight in the realization of your generosity and sweetness. With a humble mind and willing heart, I bow before you, ready to receive with gratitude, love, and wonder your divine beauty and kindness. You are unscripted creativity of gentleness, yet unyielding divine in your workings for the greatest good of all. Jai Ma Kali. Whew. So if you like to sing and dance, Kali likes that too. Okay, that's a way to honor Bhadra Kali, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a mantra that is specific to Bhadra Kali. Okay. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadra Kali Kapalani Durga Shama Shiva Datri Swaha Swada Namostute. Om. So whenever you're feeling that the fear or the darkness or the negativity is creeping in, know that your divine mother, Bhadra Kali, is with you. She's always protecting you. She loves you. She's within you. Okay. And, one thing that I'm working with personally is I'm doing less Gowry, more Kali, because I tend to be too nice. And so Kali reminds me to unzip and hiss whenever I'm met with that negative energy. Okay. And she's encouraging you to find that balance as well. Oh, I'm glad you know the mantra. She's encouraging you to do it because it's going to bring her spirit out in you because she does reside inside of you. Okay. She's part of that beautiful eternal Atman within all of us, especially women. So she wants you to tap into that and bring her beautiful energy out of you because she is such a beautiful goddess. And I'm so glad you asked that question. And I'm glad you know it. That's wonderful. So yay. Yay, Jai Kali. Oh, I love her so much. Okay. I hope that was helpful, sweetie. All right. So we have Seascape. Are you here? Patty Fitzgerald. Are you here? And Lisa Keller. Are you here? You're the next three. I'm excited to read for you. And thank you for allowing me to read from my Kali deck. I normally don't bring her out, but she just told me to do it. She's a worshiper of me, just like you are. She's in me, and I want that mantra to be a part of her projects. Love from India. Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. Yeah, I did some astro mapping, Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow, and Jupiter's on my ascendant in India. So I'm like, okay, that's one of the places I can move. So, oh, Seascape is here. Wonderful, Seascape. Thank you for checking in. And you would like a general. All right, you got it. So please give me a little bit of time because it's just me. So yes, Jupiter's on my ascendant in India. It's one of the best places for me to move. So, and I did it was like 12 different shlokas for Ganesha the other day, and they just came to me. So I know this is a past life for me because I really, really love Hinduism. I love Vedic astrology. It comes to me very easily. So Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely check in. That's great. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love the different the spirit. Like my guru does it one every year to the various nakshatra temples and things like that. So I definitely want to go and do my pilgrimage to India, if not move there. So I love the temples. I love the culture. I'm a vegetarian. I'm pretty much in with the lifestyle, the spiritual lifestyle of India. It's really beautiful. It is so good to see you, Miss Tarodi. Thank you so much for joining us. We had Aley on earlier. We had so much fun. Got to have you on sometime because you are a blast. I love chatting with you. Okay, and you're very welcome, Flower Beauty. You're getting lots of love. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Well, that's Jupiter on my ascendant. I'm already being welcome there. So thank you. All right. So I did pull a couple of cards for the lovely seascape. All right, you ready? Oh God, your dog is so cute. Okay, so these are the areas that your guides are having you work in. I got the 8th house of death, rebirth, and transformation. See the fiery phoenix? You are going through some transmutation. I love that for you. I got that it might be in the career department. I know I sound like a broken record, but AI is going to change it for a lot of us. Okay, so working on your career chops a little bit, or maybe changing to choose directions that best supply your spirit, because that's what the 8th house is all about. It's all about hidden things and spirituality. A lot of astrologers have strong 8th houses. So this is what I got when you choose to kind of switch directions and go in a new transformative route in this area. I got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a fantastic card to get. Delays will be over. You're going to have some sudden or unexpected good luck. And, it literally says a new car or travel, but this could be a new job, something new in the career that I'm seeing that can provide you with some transformation, but good fortune. Okay. The next card I got is you need to then reward yourself. I got the 9 of Autumn. This is the independent woman card. Okay. This is a self-made woman. She's an entrepreneur. She works for herself. Okay. So reward yourself with your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. If you've been thinking about self-employment or taking on a little bit of self-employment, this is fantastic. Oh, we'll be taking AI courses to use after retirement. That, just to let you know I sound like a broken record. You can get a lot more done. Employers are going to expect more from us because we have these tools, but it's going to put you above and beyond the competition by getting into some of these AI tools. One of the best places to learn this is on Udemy. I actually took tarot courses on Udemy about 10 years ago too. It's udemy.com. It's way cheaper than college. You can get certifications there. Okay. And you can get them in AI. You can get them in just about anything. And every now and then they have deals for free classes or like $10 classes that are normally like 80 or $100. So definitely look into that because they're setting you up for some self-employment after retirement. So that is being supported. Yay. Hope that was helpful, Seascape. Thank you for your interaction. That was awesome. Okay. Patty Fitzgerald, Lisa Keller, Jessica Lynn. I think Jessica Lynn went ahead and checked in, but if anyone else is here, please let me know. I've got I'm Shredda, Create Love, Leah, Blessings, Patty Fitzgerald, Lisa Keller, or Jessica Lynn. Waiting for that. You're very welcome, Seascape. Thank you for joining. Love the energy. Oh, hi, honey. Sorry about that. That's my husband. I don't know how he did that. So that's Jonathan. I got you out, honey. Okay, so let's see. Jessica Lynn is here. Okay, Jessica, I will make you next. All right. May I have a card pulled in lightning round? Yes, you may. All right. And I'll do a couple for you because not a lot of people are checking in. So, okay. What have we got for Miss Jessica Lynn? Ooh, okay. It's clear. Oh, you've got some interesting things coming your way. Do one more. Okay. All right. So you've got some financial cards coming your way, Jessica Lynn. The 4th house of real estate and home. They're really focusing on that, and they're focusing on Scorpio. This is another 8th house kind of energy. This is very Plutonian. So you're going to be you're going to see some transformation in either car, real estate, home, um, that area. Okay. I asked for a little bit more. I got the world. I got that whatever you're working on will be a brilliant success. Okay. The freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So you've got all the tools in your toolbox. You have gone through this lesson before. Whenever I get the world, that's the last card in the major arcana. That tells me that you've done this in the past and that you've got everything you need to move forward with this. So I said, what does she need to focus on? And they said, I got autumn cards. These are pentacles cards. So you're going to be doing some work with your finances. Manage your resources wisely. I'm saying this to a lot of people because we do have some hiccups that can happen after the last eclipse that we had. Okay. And it affected America's 4th house of real estate. And you got the 4th house. Okay. Manage your resources wisely. Um, Obviously achieve balance in how you spend and save money, help out those that are less fortunate. So you're going to be balancing out the finances a little bit and holding on to what you have through this coming energy. And they really want you to do a lot more research before proceeding. Yes, the world is your basket, but there's some research to some education that they're showing me. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanships, or long-term projects. If you've been thinking about going back to school, learning some new skills, adding to that toolkit, it is supported when it comes to handling the finances. But, you have done quite a lot in your life because I got that world card and you can handle this. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. You do have some transformation coming your way, but the spirit gave you some ways out. So I hope that was helpful. Oh, you're working on your finances and that resonates. So they're saying that you have the chops to do it, and that maybe taking a class or doing a little bit more research can help you better organize them a little more for entertainment purposes only. Okay. All right. So let's see. I hope that was helpful, sweetie. We've got Patty Fitzgerald. Are you here? Kathleen Connor, are you here? Sharon O'Brien, are you here? Oh, somatic therapy. Very cool. All right. Well, I did get to go back to school cards. So if you've been thinking about that, definitely check in with the guides and see if that's being supported. That's fantastic. I love that. Okay. Kathleen Connor, Sharon O'Brien, Patty Fitzgerald, are you here? You're welcome, Jessica. Thank you. Love your energy, sweetie. Hi, Courtney. We're just going in order here. All right. So then we have Karen Doyle. Are you here, Karen Doyle? Karen Doyle. Okay. Thank you, Courtney. Yeah, Courtney, she has a beautiful YouTube channel of all of her photography. She takes beautiful natural photography. I am looking forward to see when your deck comes out, Courtney. That's going to be really cool. All right. So Arcana, is Arcana here? Arcana Rao? Or Mariana Ivancivic? So Arcana Rao or Mariana Ivancivic. And I apologize if I didn't pronounce your names correctly. You can correct me in the chat if you'd like. So this is our last call. I'm Shredda. Create love. Leah. Blessings. Patty Fitzgerald. Lisa Keller. Connie Epley. Kathleen Connor. Sharon O'Brien. Karen Doyle. Arcana Rao, or Mariana Ivancevic. Are any of you here? If not, we're going to move on because I have to wait till you guys are in the audience, okay? Okay. Oh, Connie's here. Oh, thank you for checking in, Connie. Awesome. I will go ahead and put your question up. Thank you so much. All right, a reading or a card. You got it. All right. It's going to be a little bit of time, Miss Connie. Oh, and Sharon's here too. Thank you so much, Sharon. You'll be next. Thank you. All right. Ooh, they're working on the way that you want to be known, the way you communicate. Okay. Oh, okay. So we got some growth to do there. Should you step into? not that deck. You're getting picky with me. Okay, you're dealing with some indecision. Let's see what else is going on here. Okay, we got a troll over here. Give me a second. Okay, so the energy I get for you, Connie, is they're having you work on the way that you communicate, the way you write, the way you intellectualize your situation. Because I got the 10 of swords in this department. There will be a resolution to your conflict. You've hit a little bit rock bottom in this area. A weight will be lifted off your shoulders, the end of addiction or codependency. So I feel like there's something in the communications department, how you're interacting with others, in your environment, that is changing for the better. So that's good. That's good. It's always good to, that's why we're here. That's why we're in these earth bodies learning these lessons. They're going to help you with indecision. I got the indecision card. So, and this came up upside down. So you might have problems making a decision regarding just about everything right now, because they're showing me that there's a lot of things up in the air, one thing in particular. This is the type of energy that they're asking you to take on to deal with this incoming mental energy. I got the Princess of Wings, okay? You need to do some more research, okay? Seek knowledge together through books, classes, internet, travel. Be more communicative and do that research here, okay? Information will change your life is what they're telling me. As you come to appreciate any original ideas, as you start to work through your communicative abilities, you're going to be able to then put them into action. So this area is blocked right now. Your guides are going to be working with you on this. There's going to be some transformation, but what is going to be a result is that you will then be able to see the strengths and weaknesses in people, ideas, and designs moving forward. So you can become a better writer, a better communicator, a better consultant after you go through this training. And just surround yourself with intellectual stimulation right now. Keep a journal, write stories based on your life. Try out AI, ChatGPT, things like that with your communications, because there's a major shift going on right now in that area in the world. And so there's a shift going on in you as well. And that's kind of what they're pointing out. So I hope that was helpful. Know that, trying to move. Interesting. Well, I didn't get fourth house energy. They want you to focus more on the third house energy. That's Gemini. So throat chakra. So if you're trying to move, there might be some things that need to be intellectualized, planned, revised, or looked into before you do so. Okay. You're going to need to communicate and intellectualize that a little bit more if that's the main thing that's on your plate right now. Okay, Connie. So yeah, that's what you need to work on. Do some more research, do some more planning. I'm telling people right now, it's not the best time to make major life decisions or big things. The eclipse is encouraging us to do that, as well as the Rahu energy that we have going on. Plan. Don't make any big jumps right now for entertainment purposes only, just because of all of the crazy astrological energies going on. Okay. You're so welcome, Connie. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate your energy. So, and Sharon, you're next. I'm so excited to read for you, Sharon. All right, general reading. All right. And I love that you've got some Irish blood in you too. So my maiden name is Mick. So I've got connections to Ireland on both sides. Okay. What does Sharon O'Brien need to know? Oh my goodness, you've been through some stuff recently. Okay. And thank you for putting up with the fact that I'm doing lots of things at once here, guys. I appreciate your sticking around. Okay. Woo, that flew. Oh, another Gemini card. Okay. Anything else? Just real quick. Nope, nothing there. Okay, what about here? Nothing there. Okay, my fairies don't want to talk. Let's see if Spirit over here wants to talk. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. So the first card I picked was Gemini. There's something communication going on here. This is throat chakra stuff. Okay, Sharon. So I asked, what's going on with Sharon? I got the Six of Shells reversed. Okay. Children or childish behavior or conflicting attitudes about bringing children into your life right now is preventing you from doing certain things. Okay, there's an unbalance regarding I'm getting some communications with the kiddos. Okay, there might be a triggered nostalgic memory of childhood that can cause difficulties with this energy as well, because we've got Chiron moving through us right now. They're saying that dwelling on the past, like a lost friendship or innocence, this is going to be counterproductive. Okay. um what else, guys? Someone from your past could appear and cause some heartache or trigger something from your past childhood, is what they're saying as well. So don't have anxiety about what lies ahead. You're not taking enough time to have a little bit more fun. Okay, that can heal this a little bit, because this is the joy card reversed. So you need to balance work with play. That's the main thing. Your inner child's not very happy right now. Okay, they want to get out, they want to play, they want to communicate, they want to do some fun things. Okay, so I went to my affirmations deck because my fairy tarot went nope. My affirmations deck said yes. I got goddess of balance, and this is a spiritual balance that your guides are asking you to step into. I create partnerships that are fair and pleasurable. Use this gift when you are lonely or when existing relationships can prove unsatisfying. Partners you bring into your life are living manifestations, or who you believe are the answer to your own needs for growth and completion. If you believe you need to be aggressive, defensive, or alone to become yourself fully, you can manifest that in your daily life. So just setting appropriate boundaries, using that beautiful throat chakra to help you with interactions that you're having in and around the people or in your life, because we all act as mirrors for each other. That's a beautiful thing that Aley said earlier. And what they're asking you to do is, in order to step into your joy again, you have to remember to balance that work with play. And if you're having issues with children in your life, respect that inner child. Bring out the communication that was lost. Okay, speak up for yourself. Be your own advocate. That's something else that they're showing me. There's a lot of energy in and around this child healing around you, and that's what they're having you work on. So the child was you, yes. So yep. I don't have kids either. So I have fur babies. I love them very much. So yeah, I picked up, like I said, if you're having issues with children in and around your environment, it's because of something that happened from your past. But it does have to do with you. Okay, Sharon, I hope that was helpful. Sending you lots of love, sweetie. So I think that was our last. Oh wait, no, we have a couple more here. Oh, Lightfoot. Okay, Lightfoot. Let me see if I can see if you sent a question earlier. Okay, I'm not seeing it. So I can do a really quick question for you, Lightfoot, and then I'm going to go ahead and sign off, because questions have been closed for a while. I've been doing this for over 2 hours. So Lightfoot, if you have a quick question, I can pull a card for you. You would like a general reading. Okay, you got it. All right. Ooh, Mars. Okay, that's an action card. What is you're between fur babies? Oh, Sharon. Oh, I'm sending you lots of love in that department. That's probably why your joy is gone. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. Are you thinking about a pet from your childhood? That might be why I got that card. They might be reincarnating, or it might be the pet you just lost. It was a reincarnated pet from your childhood. Because they do tend to come back. I've got Rosie down here. She's Bogey from a previous time in my life. She came back to help me out as an adult. So I was just wondering if you had that in your life. It happens with some of us. Okay. Ooh, lots of energy going in and around you, Lightfoot. Okay. And you're dealing with some past childhood stuff too. Okay. So the first card I got for you was Mars. This is conflict. Mars and Saturn just had a conjunction in sidereal Aquarius, which caused a lot of upheavals when it comes to innovation and action and things like that. So when I pulled Mars, I went to my fairy tarot, which is very action oriented, and I asked what you kind of needed to be focused on when it comes to your actions, because that's what Mars is. He's a solar plexus energy. The first one I got was the Three of Autumn. Okay, this is the same as the Three of Pentacles. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do and be compensated for your creative talents. Okay, you can see the little male fairy here. He's down, he's creating these beautiful things, but he knows his worth. So as you create, know your worth and protect it moving forward. Because like I said, we have a Saturn Mars conjunction in Aquarius. And what that caused was some upheavals in innovation and creativity. Okay, and that was last week. Because I got the King of Autumn is waiting for you as far as the career goes. You're compassionate, you're accomplished, you're charismatic, and you're extremely gifted, Lightfoot. Okay, so what I got was you know what's right. Everything's going to go your way, and you may look into starting your own company or being a leader in a company. Because when I get the 10 of Autumn, this is the King of Autumn. Excuse me. This is the same as the King of Pentacles. So you or someone in your environment really knows what they're doing financially. And that's a really good mindset to have moving into this energy that we're having. The third card I got was children and childhood are a big factor in your life right now. A return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light and how they occurred. We've got Chiron moving through this energy right now. So if you're dealing with dreams, triggers from your childhood, things like that, there's energy in astrologically that is supporting that right now. So dealing with those things in a very concise and gentle way is going to help you move forward there. And the number one thing that they're saying, your guides, are that you need to be more assertive when it comes to standing up for yourself. Because I got that King of Pentacles energy. You know what you're doing. Okay, Lightfoot. Be assertive. Set boundaries. Don't back down from what you believe and courageously stand up for yourself. This is the same as the Seven of Wands. And it's literally someone defending themselves with a staff against other staffs that are coming at them. So you've got a really clear grip on your life. You've got some good energy around you. Don't let the more malefic or negative energies in. Believe in yourself, be assertive, and set those big, beautiful boundaries because you've got it going on, Lightfoot. Okay. I hope that was helpful, and I'm sending you lots of love. Those were great cards. So, okay. Oh, and Sharon, you lost your fur baby in 2020. I wanted to relocate before getting a new one, but my health has been slowing me down. I fostered fur babies. However, one got adopted yesterday. Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, I'm sending you lots of love as you go through that. We adopt fur babies too. They're a huge part of our life, but you do need to know what's best for you moving forward. And know that I got the sun. Oh, wait, I pulled that card when I asked if my last baby was going to be reincarnated. Okay, so it's possible that, that was basically them popping in to say, hey, it's going to be okay. Okay. But just be gentle, sensitive, and kind to yourself as you go through this. And they're telling me that you're an indigo child or adult because I got two princess cards, Princess of Winter and Princess of Summer. So you're here, you're very gentle, you're very sensitive. You're truthful, you're inquisitive, you're realistic, but you can be a little undiplomatic in getting your way. So information that can help you, but it can be difficult to hear. And speaking your truth, moving forward can kind of help attract the energy that's right for you. And setting beautiful boundaries with your health is great. I'm glad that you're doing that. And you're welcome, Lightfoot. Thank you so much, sweetie. Okay, so I've called out everybody in the chat at this point. Thank you all for joining us. Yeah, I've called out everybody, so I apologize if I missed you, but I did say everybody's name. So I hope that was helpful. I've been here for over 2 hours now, so I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. I believe I have Tarot Stash on next week, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And then I have Ginger, and we have some new people coming on. We have Ivana Intuitive, we have David Tarot by the Bay. We have a lot of new readers coming in on the show, so I'm really excited to introduce you all to them. And I want to thank all of Aley's beautiful chatters for joining me. And Gabriel, I start at 4 o'clock Pacific. Okay, so I've been here for over 2 hours. If you want to join me every Wednesday, it's at 4 o'clock Pacific. I usually go for about 2 hours. So please come back and like and subscribe. Or actually, you're on Facebook. So go ahead and you can follow me on Astrological Tarot if you want to keep in track of all the shows. But I'm here every Wednesday. I've been doing this for over 2 years. 4 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Central, and 7 o'clock Eastern. I know, Gabriel. You got me at the very end. Okay, but I do want you to come back. And I see you're military, so yeah, I'm come from a military family, so I'm a big supporter. And yeah, air signs are getting hit hard. It's going to be a little bit better after the next year when Saturn moves into Pisces. So you can expect that, okay, Mary? So 2025 and 26 will be a little bit better for air signs, but 2023 and 2024 are like, woo, it's hard, okay? And then it's also hard for sidereal Pisces and Virgos, which would be Western Libras and Aries, okay? And you're welcome, Gabriel. So I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us. And with that, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I really appreciate your time and your energy. And thank you, Aley's Chatters, for joining me as well. And I'm just sending you all tons of love. And I will see you here next week, 4 o'clock Pacific. Take care, everyone.